Hello, this is Titanosaurus Productions, and it's time to wish a happy birthday to Gamera. I believe he is turning 53 this year, and so I thought now would be the best time to do my recap of the Gamerathon that I did like 2 months ago. It feels so long ago. I should have done it this month for his birthday, but that's when I chose to make Gamera month. So yeah, this is just I think I might change it next year, but this um movie franchise is very interesting. So we are going to start off from the beginning and basically going to just review the entire series as a whole. So we're going to start off with the Showa series. A lot of people think it's really bad. I personally don't. I grew up with Gamera because Gamera versus Guiron was the first kaiju film I ever saw. So yeah, there's a bit of trivia. And I very much enjoyed it because Guiron is one of my favorite monsters because he's I don't know, he's just a giant knife-headed thing. I don't know, he's just very cool looking to me. He does look a bit derpy though. But anyway, first film, definitely a good one, definitely a science fiction classic. It is it was it had a more serious tone than the other ones, which was a good thing since a lot of the ones after this were bad. After that, Gamera versus Barugan. For my full thoughts on the movie, go see my review of it. But this is probably the best movie of the Gamera Showa era because it had no children, first of all, and the monster was great, the story was great, and it had a very serious tone. And I believe there were a few moments of comedy, and it was good comedy when that happened. But yeah, definitely a film you should check out. Only has Japanese subtitles though, but I don't mind. I mean English subtitles. It's in Japanese. That's what I mean. So definitely go check it out. Also, there is which one came after that? I believe it was Gamera versus Gauss. If you have never seen a Gamera film before, and that is the first one you come across, I recommend watching it because Gauss is one of Gamera's most. He is Gamera's most reoccurring enemy, and yeah, it's a good film. They don't make it as cheesy as the other ones are. Um, Now I don't remember the exact order, but I'm just going to go off the top of my head. Destroy All Planets in America, also known as Gamera versus Virus, and basically Gamera fights a giant squid monster who's this alien guy, and he has other aliens serving him on this spaceship, and it's not the best Gamera film, of course. There's the climax is okay. It's not the best because there's lots of stock footage, and that's just boring because you've already seen that for the past films. So yeah. Then Gamera is known for their stock footage. They use it in like every film. Um, then after that was what was it? It was Gamera versus I think it might have been Gamera versus Guiron. And it had a really bad name in America. It was like Return of the Monsters. It's so generic and stupid and stuff, but I've already told you my thoughts on that. Very nostalgic. I like it. After but it doesn't do the it doesn't have the most realism in a Gamera film. Of course, they go into outer space, but you know, it just seemed a bit too kid friendly, if you know what I mean. Now, I hope I'm getting this order right. The next one was Gamera versus Jiger, if I'm doing this order correctly. That was a weird one. Like weird in a good way. It was different. It was different. There were some good parts of it, there were some bad parts of it. But overall it's not bad, but it's not really that good either. It's okay. And after that we have the next one, which is, what is it? Uh Gamera versus Zigra. Not that good of a film, but it's an okay Gamera film. There are very funny moments in that, because there's this one part where Gamera's trying to grab these people in this. There's this people in the submarine who got trapped. He's trying to grab the submarine, but Zigra's underwater and he's sleeping, and Gamera's trying to grab the submarine, and then Zigra keeps like slightly waking up, and then Gamera hides under a rock when that happens. You have to see it to believe it. And then there's a part where Gamera plays his theme song on Zigra's back scales. I like to call it the Zigra xylophone. It's pretty funny. After that is Gamera the Super Monster. We don't talk about that. It's just a movie of stock footage because Daiei went bankrupt, and that's all they could do. That was the best they could do. They had to make a very bad movie, Gamera the Super Monster. I believe there was a reference to Godzilla in there where Gamera is walking and knocks over a poster of Godzilla. If I'm correct. If that's the right movie. But anyway, now we move on to the Heisei films. These are amazing. Gamera Guardian of the Universe is just fantastic. Gamera Advent of Legion is even more amazing. And Gamera Revenge of Iris is phenomenal. All of those films are just amazing. Better than most Godzilla films, which is really saying something. They're some of the best films out there. And now this device is shaking around because I'm getting really excited. After that was Gamera the Brave in the early 2000s. Wasn't as good as the Heisei Gamera films, but I did like this one. I was fond of it. It's not the best, though. Truly, the Heisei trilogy is the best, but, this was okay. So overall, for this Gamera retrospect, I have to say, Showa films are a blend of things. Heisei films are some of the best films you can ever watch. And I'm pretty sure the Gamera the Brave is a Millennium movie, so Millennium Gamera, it's okay. Well, if you've seen a couple Gamera movies, you'll probably want to watch this one eventually. The enemy monster, Zedis, wasn't so good, but Gamera was okay in this one. It's okay. It's average for Gamera. Anyway, that's all for this video. Goodbye.